Alright, so I have a video right here. It's all ready to upload. Right here. Everything's good. Everything's perfect. We have title, description, blah blah blah, audience. Got the video elements. Everything's done. Got the scars, screen, and we got the visibility. Gonna make that public real quick. Forgot about that. And now, but we have one more thing. That means the thumbnail. We need to get a thumbnail that will fit in with this. We need this perfect one. Gotta get a really nice one. Alright? So first off, when you want to make a thumbnail, you need a thumbnail software. You need something that can actually do it. If you want to do MS Paint, I don't recommend it, but if you want to, go ahead. It's not, I don't really care that much. I don't care what you use, as long as it works. So what I use for thumbnails is I use a program called GIMP. It's basically like a free Photoshop, and much better than MS Paint. 10 times better than MS Paint. So we're gonna have to want it edit 10. Wait, 1 sec. Actually, I messed that up. So when you're doing it, you want it to be new. You want it 10. You want it 1920 by 1080 right here. All right. So first of all, you also want to go to advanced options, and you want to make sure you go to transparency. All right, and that's all you really have to do. After that, boom, right here, you got your thumbnail. Right here, not complete. No, you're not complete yet, but you got it pretty good right here. So it's not a thumbnail yet. We can definitely not, like I just said. You have to still actually put it. Now, before you actually put any images on here, because you want a background, you want an actual background. You don't want this transparent background right here. No, that's not going to work. That's not going to be attractive. That's not going to attract any viewers or anything, any users. You're not going to get any clicks if you do that. Alright? So when you're... Ow! I hit my knee on my desk. Ow! Ow! Ouch. Son of a mother. Alright, so you want a background. You want a background because it's not gonna... Back to what I was saying. You want a background. You want a background that's attractive and is sort of relevant to your video. So, what I'm doing right here, as you can see, I'm doing a Silver the Hedgehog video. Now, this is a Silver in Sonic World. It's basically just me playing Sonic World as Silver the Hedgehog. So, we want something... Now, what I was thinking was that I wanted a thumbnail that was basically gonna make it look like that it's just a Silver the Hedgehog game, like a game by Sega that's literally Silver the Hedgehog. It's literally a game of just pure Silver, a full-on game about Silver, as you can see right here. Just make it Silver the Hedgehog, the video game. Alright, so since it's about what I wanted to do was make it look like it's a complete game all about Silver. I want a Silver background, of course, like I said. So we can't really find, I don't want to have to find like a desktop background, like one that could be like for something like this, like the desktop background that you get once you open up your computer. No, I don't want any of those. I want something that like Silver came from, like from the first game he appeared in. Let's do like from Sonic 06. I got a good idea. How about Crisis City? Crisis City is the first, or not the, it's the first level that's you ever get to play as Silver, and it's also from the game that he first debuted in, that he made his debut. So we want Crisis City background right here, as you can see. So we got it right here. Let's get that right on our computer. Alright. So that now that we got that on our computer, we can make the background. We can get it as the background. So let's open up and let's look. If you're wondering why I have everything that I'm probably going to use right now is that I had to re-record everything because I messed up the flippin' game, not game footage. The footage of me doing it first messed up for some reason. So now that we got the background, so I already have what we're gonna pretty much use. Just act like you didn't hear any of that. Alright, so now that we have it right here, it opens in a brand new tab or whatever. A brand new window. So what we're gonna have to do is copy it, as I just did right here. I'll do it again. And we're gonna have to paste it onto this image. That way it's like that. So since it's super tiny, you don't want it like that. You can go to the little tool over there that'll make it not like that. So you can grab it over here and you can just make it 10 times bigger. And also 10 times worse looking. Jesus, that's low quality. So now that we got the background right here, we need something like a silver game. We need something that'll make it look like it's actually the silver game. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get Silver the Hedgehog game. So we want to go to images real quick. And you want to get the one that you think looks the best. Now, I think this one looks the best. I think this one's most appealing looking and looks the most professional in my opinion. That's just my opinion. If you think any of these look better, cool, that's fine with me. I really don't care. This is just what I want. Also, by the way, I'm just gonna point this out, that looks like weed. I'm pretty sure that's just a recolored picture of weed. Right here. Right here. That's just a recolored picture of weed. I am not joking. That is legit, probably. That's legit what that is, isn't it? Alright, so right here. Okay, so since we have this background right here, we have a full-on background that makes it look unreal. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to go to our good old snipping tool. Now, since you don't really want to usually use snipping tool when you're making thumbnails, because it takes away the transparency when you're doing a transparent one, when you want something to be transparent. Now, right here, this doesn't really matter. This doesn't need to be having a transparent background. It's not going to be a PNG. So what we're going to do is we can just use the snipping tool. That way it looks so much better. So now that we have our good old silver game right here, we can save it and replace this. Yes, replace it, because I remember last time I just literally did it, making it look very bad. So now that we already have that saved, now we can get it out of it. Get out of here. Frick out of here. Is that open? For a second. Why is Windows Media Player open? Alright, so now, since we have that, we can now insert that into here. So we're going to get that. Alright, so now that we have that in here, what we can do now is we want to make it much bigger. Don't want to make it too fat like this. That'll just make it look very bad. So now that since we have it like this, it's also a little bit lower quality, which kind of makes it a little worse. It doesn't matter too much. It's people pretty much already gonna know it's fake. Calling it a Silver the Hedgehog game without Sega even saying that. Yeah, that's pretty believable, isn't it? It's not. Especially if it's a Sonic game. Since Sonic's our mascot. Technically, a Silver game would also be a Sonic game because Silver is a Sonic character, and Shadow the Hedgehog classifies as a Sonic game. So that means that this would too, if it was real. Which it isn't, sadly. So now that we have that on there, I'm gonna want something like a surprise, like, oh my gosh, is this truly real? which it definitely is. It's not though, which sucks. So we're gonna want surprised. I want something like a surprised emoji. Let's get a surprised emoji up in here. Alright, so right here we have a bunch of different surprised emojis that most have not loaded up at all. So what we're gonna do is you can choose from any one of these. Any of these would be fine as long as it's not a fake freaking transparent background. Gosh dang it, man. It's freaking 8. So I'm just gonna take this one right here. Alright, so now that we have that on our computer and stuff, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the same thing that we did with the fake silver game. I'm gonna have to copy it and paste it onto here. And where's the toolbox? There it is, right here. Okay. So now we're gonna want to move it somewhere so it's not blocking the game. We want it somewhere around here. All right. So what we're gonna do? Get this. I'm gonna want to tilt it. That makes it more appealing. Makes it super cool. Alright, so we expanded it also a little bit, as you just saw. Let's do it actually a little bit more. There we go. Not too big. Alright, so now that we got the emoji in here, we got a lot of stuff left to do, I think. So now all we gotta do is get more stuff. We don't have, it's not clickable enough yet. It's not clickable yet. Or well, it's clickable, it's pretty clickable, but not enough. It's not clickable enough. Alright? So we want more stuff to make it more clickable. So it's fine. Since it's a silver game, we're gonna want another silver. Alright? So let's get another silver up in here. Cyril the Hedgehog. PNG. Let's find a PNG. It's good to make sure you're finding an actual PNG, because that way it'll make it a lot better. Alright, so now we have all these little silvers up in here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna get one. Make sure it's an actual real PNG, by the way. That way you can get a good one, so it makes it look a lot better. Alright? Which is another thing. Don't use that. Not another example on why you shouldn't really use MS Paint because of this reason. Alright? So, because if you actually do find an actual PNG image, it still won't see it as a PNG. It'll just put a bunch of a little square around it anyways, which sucks, and I really don't like that. I remember I used to make some thumbnails in MS Paint, and it was dumb. It's dumb. Very dumb to me. And now that I know better and have actual good programs for it, I am smart now. Being good at thumbnails gives you 301 IQ! Holy freaking crap. So, we have all these little silver pictures to choose from. Now we're just gonna choose one in here. We don't want a bunch of silvers and make it look like, oh my gosh, it's so silvery. Don't want to overuse it. Don't want to abuse the use of all the silver. Alright? Even though silver is the best Sonic character ever. So right here, I'm gonna get the silver right in here. Let's choose this one right here, actually. Alright, so now that we have the silver right here, let's grab it, put it right in here. I'm just gonna keep doing that, the same thing that we've been doing with all the other ones. Want to make it, copy and paste it, just like what we've been doing the entire time. So, make sure we find a freaking toolbox. My gosh, keep losing it. Or it just keeps leaving or something. I don't know. I think it keeps leaving. Alright, we made it smaller, as you just saw right there. Now we wanna, since we haven't tilted it though, so we gotta make it sure that it's tilted. Let's make it tilted a little this way. Tilted the opposite direction. Or, well, actually, that's a little too tilted. There we go. There we go. So, now we got that part of it done. Let's get another one. Let's find another surprised one. Like, oh my gosh. But this time, instead of a surprised emoji or anything, let's make it a surprised Sonic character or something like that. Let me think. How about Shadow? How about that? Shadow the Hedgehog surprise. Alright, so... oh, that's a good one. Let's use this one. Alright, so now that we have that Shadow one on your computer, you can use any of these. You don't have to use the exact same ones that I'm using, or the same exact characters or concept that I'm doing. You don't have to use any of that. You don't have to put a surprise silver. You can put a surprise anything if you want. It doesn't really matter. Alright, so you can really just do anything with your thumbnail. It doesn't matter. This is just how I'm making this one, just because it's fun. It was fun. I wanted to do this for fun. This is the funnest thumbnail making I've ever done. Alright, so right here we got this Shadow, surprise Shadow, and we're gonna just keep doing the same thing. Copy and paste. Alright, so it may look like we don't really need to really tilt it, since we just got it in here, already looking at the game. But it's not really looking at the game, it's just looking like straight right at it. It makes it look like it's more like looking at the emoji instead of the game, the silver game. So what we want to do is, gosh, I never usually talk this much. My goodness. Alright, so we're gonna have to tilt it some, so it looks like it's actually looking at the game. Alright? You just want to make it downwards, because what we had it like at first, look, you can see where his legs cut off, so it doesn't look as good. So we want to make sure that it's not like that. Alright? And now we have it like that. We can do that. And look how good this looks. This is so clickable right now. I mean, look at this. Wouldn't you want to click on this? Yes, I hope you would. Alright, so what we got next? Since this is extremely clickable right now, we already have it. I just said it's really clickable, but it's not clickable enough. I hate doing that. Alright, so we're just gonna type it in here. So it fits in better. There's no right way to say it. Again. I didn't put it in all caps. Whoops. And there you go. Let's make that bigger real quick. Alright, so now, oh my gosh, stop doing that. Now that we got that, let's make it wider. And bigger. Alright, wait a minute. That sound, oh my gosh. And there you go. Got that one. Let's make it all this. Oh, jeez. Whoops. Let's make the font smaller. Font, but the size font. There you go. There you go, and that's. There you go. That's it. And yeah, that's how you do it. Just upload it there. Upload thumbnail. And did I export it? I didn't export it. I forgot to export it. Silver thumbnail. Gosh dang it. And there you go. That's it. Boom. Work. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Silver the thumbnail. It is done. There it is. Yeah. No. Blam. Woo.